Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Toppin outside. Back to Fox. Picked it out of midair. Kicks it to George. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Fox outside. George outside. Pass to Fox. Here's Toppin. Shot clock at 5. And Embiid with the block. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Caro launches it. It doesn't go for him. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
Now here's Fox. Just 5 on the clock. He buries it from 3.
The confidence from range, something Fry's carried with him into his later years.
Here's Smith. George over to help. From deep, Mitchell. And Toppin pulls it down. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. For 3, Smith. Gets the 3 to fall.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Now here's George. That's tipped. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Checking in for Dallas, Lowry Markkanen.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Smith outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
3.
Smith. Got 6.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Fox left side. Drills it from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
3-pointer, Fox. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Here's Mitchell. Book it off the crossover.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And George launches it from deep. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Fox, that's good. Fox has got his second basket.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's George. No good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Fox outside. Puts up a three. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And it's important that Fox keeps taking and making triples. It really helps open up everything else for him.
Offensive rebound. Back to Embiid. Pass to Markkanen. George outside. From downtown. George with another miss. Fox up top. Give him 8 points now. Outside for Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
He got it up. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. They're up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Here's Hardaway. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. First shot won't go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Iguodala. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Andre is a very dangerous player in pick and roll. His explosiveness, his shooting ability is a crippling combination.
Pass to Durant. Hey, expanding his range. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Good on the second one. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And Dallas with possession. They trail by 1. Stolen by Bryant. To the middle. And here comes the break. An open look to Durant. That one's good from the corner.
One of the deadliest shooters in league history. KD especially on the catch and shoot.
Detroit foul. Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Ivy. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Now here's Hardaway. For 3, Durant. Out to James. Takes the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense has to shut LeBron down at the perimeter. He'll sink that shot all night.
To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation.
Now lineup for Dallas.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
This is what Murray gives you. Length and speed at both ends. That's a terrific play.
Here's Hardaway. On the wing, Bryant. Six to shoot. Over Ivy. And that one hits the back iron.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Penny Hardaway. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for Dallas. Joel Embiid.
.144 left in the half. Outside Murray. Pass to Kukoc. And he goes in for the dunk.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And here's James. And Bryant, here we go. Back to O'Neal. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. O'Neal's got 6.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
.54 seconds left to play in the first half. Out to the right wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
O'Neal misses.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And despite the size of this match, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Fires for 3. The rebound by Embiid. The drive by Murray.
Yes! Oh my goodness!
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Joel Embiid. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Shaquille O'Neal. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. So it's the home team now. 2-point game. Left side, Harden. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. And George with the jam.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
And there's the rejection.
It'll be a turnover.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Detroit, Channing Frye.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss. George outside. Pass to Harden. Out to Fox. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. And now a 5-point Detroit lead.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Now here's Fox. He's got 11. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. And here's George. It's tipped. And they get it back. Embiid. The shot comes out. And Detroit will go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a second foul of the game. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's George. To the left side wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Oh, deflected. Here's Ivy. And Toppin pulls it down. Fox outside. From the high post. Second chance effort. Kicks it to George. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Going inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
This is what they like about marketing. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Outside for Harden. Over Iguodala. And the basket by Fry. He's got 5.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work. inside.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Inside, George. Here's Fox, plenty of space. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
On the take. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
It's deflected. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Iguodala. Smith inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Obi Toppin.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Now here's Hardaway. Screen by O'Neal. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Iguodala. Misses the three. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's James. Pass to Durant. Over Iguodala. And he can't bank that one in. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? They're up 40. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. The shot misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The kick to Durant. The offensive rebound. O'Neal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Murphy's shot is off. Here's Hardaway. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for Detroit.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And that one is hammered home.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset. That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Hardaway up top. Lets it go from the wing. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Murray with him. He's picked up by Hardaway. Pass to Murphy. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
The dive for the ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Over Murray.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
They grab their own miss. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Oh, sweet move. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Out to the right wing. For three, Smith. O'Neal pulls it in.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Bryant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. George with it. Picked up by James. George left side. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He was
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. So Dallas will get the first possession. Here's Mitchell. Outside, George. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And, you know, the long-range shooting of PG is admirable. I mean, he's a dead-eye launcher from deep. And he's developed that part of his game over the years.
A nice shot by Tatum.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Orlando's ball.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
From deep, George. It's good on the putback.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Kept alive. Yao up top. Fires the three. Tatum with another miss. And so George will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Banchero. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. Free throws here. Orlando's shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Now, here's Ivy. Pass to George. From deep. The shot missing. So Orlando will take it the other way. The three from Tatum. Banchero grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Embiid in the corner. Driving inside.
An almost unfair amount of power. Nobody getting in Embiid's way on that drive.
Tatum on the wing. Now inside. Back to Smart. For three. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. The three from Tatum. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. 1:30 left to play here in the first. Outside Anthony. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Now here's Brown. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the drive. Now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now Murray. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. The shot by Ivy, no good. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Orlando now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Brown.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without fouling.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom! Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Stolen by Harden. Murphy with the steal. Here's Porzingis. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's Dallas. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle. And as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
And the rejection by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
Orlando trails by 8. Screen by James. And here's Tatum for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Markkanen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
First team foul.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Orlando trails by 8. Launches a 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
That one on George. He hits the second from the line.
At the line for 3.
And he makes all 3. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Smith's got 6.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence. I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
That's tipped. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
You know, George not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
Martin the screen. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D. And that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Tatum's shot is off. Dallas leading by 10. Here's Mitchell. And another basket for Dallas.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Davis. Another shot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Davis never seems to take a rebound for granted. I mean, this guy is always doing the extra work to get to the ball.
Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 6 points.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Brown. 6 points for him. And stolen by Ivy.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
From deep, George. That one misses. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Anthony. It's blocked. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. And here's George for 3. Good on the three-point shot. George has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Dallas.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Orlando trails by 21. The 3 from Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got the first basket of the third quarter for Orlando.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up 3s the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
3. The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
George with the bounce pass. Tipped away. Stolen by Smart. For Orlando, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Yao.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
Here's Smart. Driving in. The kick out to Tatum. Martin trying to free himself up. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 26.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Brown, good.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
That one falls. Embiid's got 8 points.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Yeah, the game has a bit of a different texture than it did just a little bit ago. Suddenly, that lead is not looking as comfy and cozy as it once did.
Inside, there's Embiid. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The kick out to Tatum. James trying to free himself up. Tatum no good. Dallas leading by 9. Smith for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Going inside. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Sinks the triple. Markkanen's got 6 points.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by J.R.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Outside, Markkanen. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tatum with it. Now Smith defending. From deep. Nice shot by Smith. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is what Smith is all about. Pulling the defense apart with his impressive accuracy. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
That one misses. And he nails the third. Murray scanning the floor. And so it's Dallas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Dallas. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Back to Mitchell. And taken away by Brown. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Kukoc. And he's good on the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. Dallas leading by 9. Murray left side. Outside, Davis. And Tatum pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Davis. The tray. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Orlando trails by 9. Got a piece of it.
Nice job that time by Kukoc using the wingspan to get a hand on it.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Murray. Now here's Mitchell. Misses the 3. Brown right side. Now here's Tatum. That shot missing. Kukoc with the defensive effort. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. To the hoop. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And that's a go-to move for Kukoc. When he can get a step, has the ball handling skills and length to do damage.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Embiid. Smith for three. Rebound by Yao.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Martin with it. George picks him up. Nice shot by Smart.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Lets it go with the three. And it's Mitchell missing. Orlando trails by 5. Back to Brown. The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Down low. And finished off by Martin.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
God, they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Dallas moving it around. For three, Mitchell. Here's Orlando now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pass to Yao. Embiid with the steal. And George gets it to go. And Dallas leads by 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Brown, good.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
George looking over the floor. Embiid the screen.
And you have to appreciate the reach of me. Superb at putting himself in a good spot.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
To the inside. Out to Smith. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
And the main role of Smith, knock down those threes, force opponents to expand their defense.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 7. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Timeout on the court. Charged to Orlando.
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. A nice shot by Tatum.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those threes. And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.